Welcome to another crazy week of football from Carnival. This week, obviously, we had some interesting results. We had some very good results. There is some matches that were crazy. There's some games that were kind of okay, but so yeah. Um, so I'm gonna go through Sudamericana first, and then I'm gonna um, this week. So let's begin with the Sudamericana. Obviously, I'm gonna show the group. This was group one, obviously, uh, and obviously, so yeah. Obviously, Nacional Potosi has 3 points. Guarani Bosna River has 1. So, shockingly, Independent has 0. So let's go into the hello, Matt. Hello. So let's go into the games. So obviously, it's between Boston River Guarani 3-3. I didn't watch this game, but this is a very high scoring game. I know, Guarani is kind of not the biggest club in Paraguay. They're under the 3 that obviously there's Olimpia, Libertad, and Cerro Porteño. There's Guarani in there as well. So Costa River, this is a good draw for Guarani away. As I'm gonna talk later in the Copa Libertadores, getting a point is very important in CONMEBOL. 3-3, obviously. Gonzalez scoring 1-0 opening scoreline for Boston River. And then they scored again 2-0. And you going 2-0 up, it's dangerous because then 2-0 is one of the scorelines that are crazy. Obviously 2-0. Guarani scoring 2 goals, 2-2. Game is open. So obviously then scoring 3-3 in the last minute, or 91st minute. 3-3 in that game. That's probably a deserved result. I didn't watch the game, so it's probably, this is a high scoring game. So the next game, Nacional Potosi against Independiente, the team who has won 7 Copa Libertadores, the most Libertadores of any team, Independiente. I was watching this game and Independiente looked flat. They did not look great in this game. Going obviously away to Bolivia is very tough. We are losing 2-0. This was a very bad performance. Nacional Potosi at home, they're not Bolivar. They're not always ready. They're still a strong enough team. They should beat. Independiente, very bad result. They can't lose. I'm sorry. They can't lose points against these teams. They're a much stronger team. Obviously, there's 3 Chilean players that have been playing this game. Felipe Loyola, who has been linked to Juventus, Bayern Munich, Inter. He hadn't had a very good game. I think he wasn't that good. And obviously the Independiente team, they did not look great. And I think Independiente, they need to improve their performances because they're one of the favorites in this competition. I mean, coming into this competition, they were in pot one, so they are one of the favorites, and they go away and lose to not the worst Bolivian side, but you can't go away and lose like that. Like the performance was quite bad. Yeah, like look, they're pot one. In my opinion, they are top two favorite. Uh, but yeah, like you can't lose that way. So 2-0. Obviously, as I'm gonna do my predictions for the second match day in a few days, it's gonna be on Sunday. Um, so obviously, this is the group like Nacional Potosí winning with 3 points. Independiente, they need to step up. And obviously, as I will go to my second matchday predictions on Sunday, Sunday evening, Independiente has to win against Boston River and obviously Guarani against Nacional Potosí. So yeah, so Independiente has to win the next, otherwise they're in deep trouble. So the next group we have Vitoria against Universidad Católica from Ecuador, 1-1. Who is that? Okay, 1-1. I think it's a fair result. I mean, I think both. If I had predicted, I think a draw for this game, or I think it's a draw I predicted. But yeah, fair result for both. I mean, could Universidad Católica win this? Yes, but I mean it's a good draw. It's a good draw for Católica away. Next, Cerro Largo against Defensa. I predicted Defensa to win this game. They draw 0-0. I mean, but both were not that great. But yeah, 0-0 draw. The drawing these two games, yeah. But yeah, like, 2 draws. That's not bad. Especially for Defensa. But they're pretty much playing a much worse team. So obviously Defensa plays against Vitoria, and obviously Católica playing home at in Quito against Cerro Largo. So the next group, we have some shocks in this group. The one shock where Huracan goes away and beat Corinthians 2-1. This is a shocking result. I think Corinthians are a very good team. They have some incredible players in that team. They have Memphis Depay, Carrillo. They have obviously Romero, both Romeros from Paraguay. Huracan, very good performance. I think Huracan, they showed that they could play against these better teams. They can stand up against these teams. And I think Huracan is a quite interesting team. Obviously, they have Leonardo Gil, who had a very good performance, who is played for Colo-Colo. So yeah, this is a better song for Corinthians. You should not lose at home. I think Corinthians, they need to be better if they want to win this competition. They have such great players that you could see, like, when it clicks, they're probably gonna win this competition. But yeah, America de Cali getting an important victory away, winning 3-1. I think America de Cali was much better. Obviously, they're getting a good victory here in Montevideo. So yeah, America de Cali, good start. Huracan, very good start. But Corinthians, You're going away in Cali. It's gonna be very, very tough. Huracan playing home against Racing. Uh, yeah, in 2012. 2012. So Corinthians needs to go away and win now because they lost the first game. You need to show something that you want to win this competition because they can win this competition. So obviously that's the next Gremio. Obviously Sportivo Loqueño Gremio. Gremio getting a very tough win. Obviously Braithwaite. They have won. I remember 2018 they played against Colo-Colo. So Gremio winning 2-1. Obviously Braithwaite scoring the winner. Not the greatest I saw. The people said Gremio didn't play the greatest, but they got a victory. Sportivo Luqueño, they're a weak team. I think they would have gotten anything anyways. Gremio would probably find a way, but yeah. 2-1 win, important win, good win for Gremio. Godoy Cruz go away and win 2-0 against Atletico Grau. Obviously, the game here was being played in Alianza Lima Stadium. So, 2 away victories, obviously Gremio and Godoy Cruz starting with 3. Important victories going away because now Gremio is going to play against Atletico Grau at home and Godoy Cruz at home against Sportivo Luqueño. So that's probably going to be a home win for both. So good win. So next, Union winning at home against Cruzeiro. This is probably not a shocking result, but Cruzeiro, you can't. Like, they should probably get a draw in this game, but they are not looking that good. Union getting important victory against Cruzeiro. Musho Corona winning against Palestino. I mean, Palestino, usually Palestino do very well in these last few competitions they've been in, but you can't lose against the worst team probably in this group. No disrespect, but Palestino is better than this team, Musho Corona. So yeah, Palestino, Maraven scoring, Carrasco scoring. Palestino needs to improve because next they're going to play against Union. So if Palestino lose that one, they're in deep trouble. So they have to win against Union. Hopefully they do, but let's see. Cruzeiro plays against Moshuk. So the next group, Fluminense winning away against Once Caldas. Cano scoring the winner. Fluminense getting not the greatest game, but they got the victory. That's important. Unión Española playing 1-1 against San Jose in La Paz. I think Unión Española, I think they were slightly better. They should not have drawn this game. They probably should have won this game with how good they were playing in the first half. Unión Española, obviously not the greatest start in the league. And obviously they're struggling in the league this season. Obviously the competition, Sudamericana, has been prioritized by a couple of Chilean clubs. So yeah. But yeah, Unión Española, good draw away. They should be happy, but they could have gone more from this game. Unión Española now playing next week against Once Caldas at home. The game is going to be played in Viña del Mar. Sausalito because they can't play at their own stadium, uh, which is crazy because the capacity is about 20,000 in that stadium. Fluminense against Deportivo San Jose at home. Yeah, it should be home wins. So, yeah, that's going to be a very important game for Unión Española to win. So, yeah, Fluminense, they probably get 3 points. So the next group, Melgar 3, Vasco da Gama 3. Vasco da Gama getting a point away in Peru. Yeah, Coutinho scoring, Vegetti scoring a brace, Castro, Cabrera, Rodriguez scoring for Melgar. Yeah, Vasco da Gama should probably be happy with this result, even though they were 3-1 up. So yeah, good comeback by Melgar. So yeah, as we come into comebacks, there were one later, which I'm gonna speak about later. Puerto Cabello 2-2 against Lanús. Lanús should have won this game. They were a better team, but then they're better scored. Like Puerto Cabello hasn't been the greatest in these competitions. And yeah, like Lanús disappointed, very disappointed in them because I thought they would win this comfortably. So Lanús be disappointed. That was final group, I believe. Is it? Yeah, final group. Iquique, who has been terrible this season, losing against Caracas. I don't know what they're doing this season, and obviously they sacked the coach who left a few days ago or yesterday, I should say. So 1-0, Puig scoring the penalty. 37 years old, but still performing good. Caracas scoring obviously 1-1 and then turn this game around and winning 2-1. Disappointed in the kick game, but they have had a very, very bad season so far. So important victory for Caracas, who I think are probably the weakest team, in my opinion. Then we have Atletico Mineiro getting 1 point in Peru. I mean, Mineiro should be upset, but it's away. Getting 1 point away, it's important in these competitions. So yeah, Deportes Iquique got 0 points. Cienciano and Mineiro. Obviously, Mineiro is second because of ranking, and it was Caracas winning the group with 3 points. So yeah, I forgot the next games in this group was the game playing as Puerto Cabello and Lanús Melgar. And obviously in this group, Caracas at home against Cienciano and Mineiro playing at home against Deportes Iquique, which would be a very comfortable win, I think, for them. So let's move into the better competition, the more funnier competition, and the most insane competition I've seen. So yeah, let's begin with Group A, I guess, with the Libertadores. I mean, for me, this is not shocking, by the way, that these two results happened. Estudiantes getting 2-0 victory, Nunez scoring, the centre back, Santiago Nunez scoring in the 45th minute to give the Argentinians a 1-0 lead. And Ascasimar scoring the penalty to seal the deal for Estudiantes, who goes away to the probably to the worst team in this group and win 2-0 comfortably. And yeah, this is a huge win for Estudiantes, who will have to fight for the spot to get through in this group. Next game, we have the holders of this competition, Botafogo, losing away in Chile, Santiago, against Universidad de Chile. Yeah, Botafogo, they're not the same team. And I said it in the predictions that I made. They're not the same team. They have lost some key players. And I think Universidad de Chile deserved this victory. So, Botafogo are terrible, honestly. And yeah, Di Giorgio scoring that quality goal. And yeah, I think Universidad de Chile over 90 minutes deserved the victory. Botafogo looked flat. They did not look good. And obviously, important victory for Universidad de Chile, who goes up to 3 points with Estudiantes as well. Carabobo and Botafogo on 0 points. So the next games, Botafogo face Carabobo at home, while Estudiantes goes to play Universidad de Chile at home. So that's going to be a very good game. That one. Di Giorgio obviously scoring the winner, who was actually linked to Coca-Cola, but we didn't sign him. Nice Almiron. So the next group, we have Barcelona against Independiente de Valle. This game finished 1-0. Victory for... Yeah, they lost 1-0. Like, the Botafogo is not the same team. Like, I ain't gonna... This year, I'm not gonna trust any Brazilian team this year. 1-0 for Barcelona, victory. Caravalli scoring the winner. Barca, they were much better. They deserved the victory. Let's see what they can do in this competition. Independiente Valle, they did not look great. But yeah, they need to improve, because this Barcelona team, they're a very strong team. They don't concede a lot of goals. They are a quality team. The coach also, Segundo Castillo, who wears suits to the game now, which is very nice to see. But obviously, River getting important victory away in Peru. 1-0, Paulo Diaz scoring. The fact that they can't do this for Chile, just absolute stupid of a player. But 1-0, River getting an important victory. Next, we have River against Barcelona and Independiente de Valle against Universitario. Yeah, River fully deserved that victory. And yeah, like, important victories away, man. Getting points away is so important for River. Let's see if there will be watch-alongs as well. So the next group, we have Central Córdoba against Liga de Quito. Liga de Quito, who I predicted to win this group. They get 0 points. No, they get a 0-0 draw in this game away. I think this, in my opinion, this feels like 0 point for Liga de Quito, because they should have won this game. They have much better quality. They have been in this competition for many years. They're, I don't know, they need to improve Liga de Quito. I mean, I think personally Liga de Quito should have won this game, but yeah, then we have Flamengo against Táchira. Flamengo is, sorry, they ain't looking that great. They're playing the worst team in this group, winning 1-0, struggling in this game. Flamengo should be on fraud watch. Um, I predict Flamengo second because I've not seen enough of this team yet. I know they have been good in the Brazilian league under Felipe Luis, but I don't know. This team doesn't feel like a team who can win this competition. But they could easily win this competition. So, Flamengo getting 1-0 important victory. Let's see what they can do in the next games. Obviously, the next game for them is against Central Cordoba at home, while Liga de Quito plays against Deportivo Táchira. And if Liga de Quito doesn't win that game, you're going to be in deep trouble. Yeah, I mean, decent start, yeah. But they did not look great. Well, yeah, let's move on to the next group, Group D, which is this is two games that I did not expect Sao Paulo and Libertad to get 3 points. I predicted Talleres and obviously Alianza Lima to win. Yeah, Libertad, very important victory for them. Because this is a tough group that if they want to win the group, they have to beat Alianza Lima both games. They have to they have to win the home games. But bad start, Alianza Lima losing 1-0. Can they be better than what they've done recent years? Obviously, Alianza Lima is the cost of Boca not making it, Iquique not making it. So, yeah, 1-0 loss. Libertad, important victory away. Talleres Sao Paulo. Personally, I predicted Talleres to win because I thought a home start in the Libertadores, I think they would have done much better. But Sao Paulo winning 1-0, strong result. Key victory away because Sao Paulo, I would say, playing against the toughest opponents they can play because Libertad and Alianza Lima, I don't think they're as good as Talleres. But yeah, next we have Libertad against Talleres. That would be an interesting tie. And then we have Sao Paulo home against Alianza Lima. The next group, we have this group. So let me start on the Racing against Fortaleza, by the way. Yeah, Fortaleza, they did not look good at all. I mean, they looked not like a team who can win this group or even qualify second. Fortaleza, they have some good players, but I don't know. Racing Club is just too strong at the minute. They are smashing teams. They're beating teams. They're playing beautiful football. They're just a quality team, and that's why I said Racing Club are probably a top 4 favorite because the way this team are playing, reigning Sudamericana champions, reigning Copa champions, this team is playing so well, and this team is looking very dangerous, and I think they could win this competition, Racing Club, honestly. And I think Racing Club getting a 3-0 victory away in Brazil. That's very impressive, to say the least. Obviously, it's not the best Brazilian team, but getting a 3-0 victory, smashing Fortaleza. This could have been 5-0. It could have been 6-0. Racing Club, they have much quality and fair play. Very good victory. Next, we move on to this game. Jesus Christ. What? Colo going away to Bucaramanga, getting a draw. I mean, personally, with the way we played, I'm surprised that we got a draw because we were terrible, terrible in the first half. Um, Obviously, Rondonio scored the first goal, which was stupid defending uh, by Vegas and Saldiva. That going 1-0 down, yeah, this team did not play good, and I'm kind of worried defensively. Attacking wise, midfield wise, I'm not worried. You just need to bench Paves and not play Cortez in goal. Um, but yeah, very good performance. Like that second half was very good, but you need to improve defensively. If you want to win this competition, you have to be very good defensively, and that's where we were not. Upon scoring the 2-0, I was like, had enough. I was going to sleep. Coco scoring 2-1. I was like, yeah, let's put the game on again. Then the second half, you can't defend a corner like that. You just can't defend a corner like that. Like it's terrible marking. They concede again. Now they have to score 2 goals. Obviously, good goal by Korea and the penalty quality. They're scoring 3-1. You have to go for it. Isla scoring, obviously. It was it's a very tough game. Very tough game. It should not been tough, but you cannot perform like that. Isla scoring the goal and then Korea scoring 3-3. I'm not mad at the result. I'm disappointed at the way we performed in this game. It's a good result. Because away, you get 1 point, 1 point away. You get 1 point away here and there. Win the home game. Go and win the home game. That's important. 3-3. I mean, I'm happy with the result. 3-3 draw away. But the defense needs to improve if we want to win this competition, which I want to do, the players want to do, the coach want to do, president want to do. So next games we have Racing Club playing at home against Bucaramanga, which they should win. And obviously Colo playing at Fortaleza at home, which is a very key game for Colo. So yeah, who knows? There might be a watch along for next week. There might be watch alongs. So next we have Atletico Nacional. 3-0 victory against Nacional. Comfortable win. I think Nacional had much. Obviously Nacional without Bielsa. No, without Lasarte. I mean, Martin Lasarte, who left Nacional. I mean, before the game. So yeah, 3-0 victory at the Nacional. Nacional, they have not looked good. Then Bahia 1-1 was Internacional. Ener Valencia scoring again. Jean Lucas scoring. And yeah, this was a decent start for Bahia Internacional. Very good start for Atletico Nacional and Nacional terrible. Next we have Nacional Bahia and then Internacional. Oh my goodness, Atletico Nacional. That's gonna be interesting. Group G. Cerro Porteño winning 4-2 against Bolivar. Torres hat-trick. Morgan scoring again. Ramiro Vaca scoring. Bolivar, they were very good, but defensively they need to improve. But yeah. Sporting Cristal 2, Palmeiras 3. I think that was not the best performance. I think Palmeiras, they need to improve. Yeah, getting a 3-2 win, that's strong because they weren't that good. They got the victory. important for Palmeiras. Next matchday is Bolívar Sporting Cristal, Palmeiras Cerro Porteño. Then the final group, San Antonio Bula Bula winning 3-2 last minute pen against Olympia, important victory for the Bolivians. Olympia, you can't lose to Bula Bula, you can't. Vélez against Penarol, fully deserved for Vélez. I think they were the better team in the second half, getting a 2-1 important victory. And the semi-finalist, Peñarol, with a bad start in this competition. And yet the next game, Peñarol face Bula Bula at home, and then Olympia face against Vélez at home. So thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you later. There might be watch alongs next week, people. So goodbye. Peace out.